Alright, it's time to go back to the Round Table Hall, because we haven't been there in a long, long time. So is it a plant or an animal? It's definitely a plant. There is no doubt about that, as far as I'm concerned. I could be wrong, but it looks like a plant, sounds like a plant. Probably a plant. A vegetable. But a living vegetable, nevertheless. Ad break.
Now.
Anything we can strengthen that I would like to strengthen? I was going to do the dagger, but it's a C scaling and dex, so not going for that. The day your vegetables fight back. And here I thought it was a helpless, mindless vegetable. The vegans will panic, truly. Don't hurt it! As it kills them. I'll take this moment to have a bathroom break. I'll be right back, chat. Don't go away. The adventure continues right after this. I love you. Ah, I heard that. Thank you, Amadeo, for the Unravel by Ina from Hololive. Huzzah! So, there's Blowage. I don't know why my mic was muted, but Charles is back. Huzzah! Yay. I'm at the finger reader, and we're looking at the items. Bought myself the sunflower weapon. I'm going to have to look at that. We have a lot to read. Thank you, Xanadu and Armadeo. Both for letting me know. Welcome back. Thank you. Thank you, Arthur Morgan. Alright. Renala's Twin Moons. Let's read it. Sorcery of R'hllana, the Twin Moon Knight, associated with Carian Princess. Incarnate overlapping twin moons, which strike the ground one after the other, violently shaking the earth with moonlight. In her childhood, she and her elder sister R'hllana met these moons, overlapping as though nestled against one another. Met them, huh? Met them. What? Elder sister R'hllana, so there was another secret sister of R'hllana, daughter of America. Silent stream? Need captions then. True. True. Alright, time to read the Twin Blades. Embedded with blue glintstone, Carian light greatsword. Weapons of R'hllana, the Twin Moon Knight. 2 swords as a single armament. When two-handing, a straight sword engraved with golden flame will be carried in the left hand, here and here alone, were moon and fire ever together. Except for the sword of night and flame. That too. Unique skill, moon and fire stance. Assume ready stance, swords imbued with magic. Follow up with normal attack to cast glintstone light waves, or strong attack to perform a spinning attack that bathes the area with flame. Light waves can have up to 2 follow-up casts with additional inputs. Like this spinning attack that she did. That's awesome. That's cool. I'm not going to get those. I am going to use her for runes. And I guess I'll get the enraged Divine Beast charm. I don't use storms, but it's cool. Maybe I should just use it anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use it. We need more runes. Whenever we need runes, we know where to get them. Let's see if there is any champions. Oh, we can get R'hllana's helm and armor set, with bra included apparently. Ornate armor of R'hllana, the Twin Moon Knight, fashioned from silver steel, adorned with a lapis lazuli blue that is symbolic of Caria. Its radiance is yet to fully fade. R'hllana, head of the royal family of Caria, was said to have given her younger sister, who renounced her lineage, to chase after Mesmer, a gift of lustrous black hair. Oh, the hair comes with the helmet. That's hilarious. Here, have some hair. That's ridiculous. That's really funny. I should probably buy all of the armor I can. But I want more levels. Probably won't wear all of this, or any of this, really. Not my style. Already bought what is my style. Okay. Cool, though. But let's see. Can we use these to get enough levels? Yeah, Shadow Sunflower Blossom. Is it a club? The head of a monstrous shadow sunflower manifestation of the Erdtree. Then again, it might just be a flower, wielded as a weapon. Wielded as a weapon. Much like the Erdtree itself in appearance, a second stalk winds tightly around the fist, almost as if in a tender embrace. Shadow Sunflower Headbutt. Slam down the blossom of a large shadow sunflower, sending out a shockwave that flattens foes. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Wild. Also, we didn't read this. Fire Knight Queeline. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of Fire Knight Queeline. Attacks immediately after being summoned. Spirit of a Knight granted relief by the Iris of Grace. Wields a spear-like greatsword that impales foes upon fire, keeping the taint of impurity away from fair Mother Marika. That grace was his salvation, though it was but a fleeting blessing, and having been saved, all that was left to him was to wage war. Nice, I like his bow cut. Takes a courageous fellow to go with that sort of, flair and fashion. Alright, let's see if we can't get the runes needed. It's probably not going to be enough to level with. Probably just going to be like 40,000, 50,000. We'll find out. We have 2 of them. Yeah, 30,000. Not going to be enough. $30k per remembrance. Not very much at all. I'll probably just grind for a bit elsewhere. Not in the regular game. There's nowhere that you can grind to get that many runes that quick. Let's go from here. Get the, I think that's another boss down, ladies and gentlemen. Another remembrance boss down. Another pat on the back for myself, because 3 bosses. Hi, Leda. I wish we could talk from horseback.
Ah, there you are. I've made up my mind. The Horn Scent will be eliminated.
No!
If he were to point his blade at Sir Mesmer or Queen Marika, perhaps it would not matter. But vengeance changes a man. And one day, his blade may turn towards Miquella the Kind. Kindly Miquella is, after all, the true golden child. Even if he discards every last drop of his being, his lineage will always remain.
Well, that's racist. Charles is killing it. Huzzah. Thank you, sir. I don't know how people defeat this whole DLC in like 3 days. I have no idea. They must not be doing very much in it.
I believe the Horn Scent suspects what I have in mind. He never placed his full trust in me, even under the effect of kindly Miquella's spell. He must have recognized something. The scent of the killer that slept within me, the stench of crusted blood.
Are you stinky like that? I didn't know it.
I will follow the Horn Scent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, there is only one place he will go. The Black Keep.
The Black Keep.
I will follow the Horn Scent. To have his revenge on Sir Mesmer, the Black Keep.
Should I warn the Horn Scent? Where is the Horn Scent? Oh, he's gone, is he? Yeah, of course he is. That's what she was saying. He felt it. Shrek! Shrekat. Whose adorable emotes are those? What the heck? Kiwi? That's adorable. Oh my gosh. My emotes, Shrekat. Their emotes. Boy. That is so funny. Did you know Xanadu was the name of a mythical city in Mongolia? I did, actually. It's also the name of the palace that, unfounded. Rosebud! Dude, what is the name of that movie about that famous newspaper, CEO? I forget. Hold on now. Your emotes are legendary and kingly. Thank you, sir. Thank you. For some reason, more than one song were written on Xanadu in the 1980s. That's true. That's true. Man, I can't think of the name of this movie. Black and white. Oh, blazes. It's one of the, like, must-watch movies of all time, apparently. And it's about one of the first newspaper places. Clear his throat. Charles! Hi, friend. Hippie Mike. Welcome in, friend.
Oh, hi.
Good to see you yet again, and welcome back to the DLC. Thanks for telling me. I named myself Xanadu out of respect for Olivia Newton John, whose song and movie was Xanadu. Oh. How you doing, Hippie Mike? Marvelous Monday to you. Olivia Newton was great. I don't know who Olivia Newton is. My apologies. We also haven't gotten this armor. I mean, this shield. We need to get that. We also need better versions of all the talismans. We defeated a boss today, Happy Mike. Huzzah, a new boss that I'd never seen before is defeated. Marvelous Monday to you as well, friend. How's the DLC treating you? Well, it's good. It's good. That last sunflower boss was a little annoying. I won't say it's super difficult, just pretty annoying. 3-phase boss. Kinda made me mad with the way the camera works. Not too bad at all, but just annoying with how you have to learn to lock off and stay in a certain place in order to be able to see it. But skill issue. Figured it out eventually. Give me what's inside you. Nothing stones. Okay. We're gonna grind for another level because we have 356,000 runes and we need to make use of them before we lose them. Use them or lose them. I missed. Ah, I missed you too. Free-handing that kind of ability, not easy. Yay, congrats. Yeah, we're beating the game. We're getting through it. It's taking forever, obviously, because I love taking forever. Taking my sweet time to find everything that I can possibly find. Look how beautiful this is. Look at how cool this is. What the heck? Just going into the sunset here. There's nothing over there, but, you know. Congrats, thank you. She was in the famous musical Grease. Oh, okay. I've not seen that. There are a lot of musicals I've not seen. I have enjoyed many musicals, but there are so many more that I have not seen than those I've seen. I would like to see more. Many, some call masterpieces that I've not seen. So, need to get on that. What? I was out of stamina. Stamina is definitely the biggest deal in this game for me. The biggest problem. Even with the two-headed turtle talisman. Woof. Greased lightning. We do have lightning grease. Can't use it on this weapon, though, sadly. Cinematic quality, indeed. Oh, Charles, guess what? What is that, Hippie Mike? I cannot guess.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Hippie Mike is gifting a sub to Amadeo 1968. A super sub, indeed. Welcome back to the Federation, Amadeo 1968. And thank you for that subscription gift. Hippie Mike. Thanks a lot. Very kind of you to do so. Very kind of you. Great news, your brother landed you his fan for his evening. Oh, that's kind of him. I'm glad, I'm glad. That'll help. Yes, hats off to you, Hippie Mike, and welcome back to the Federation, my good Amadeo. I'm very grateful for that. You better be grateful too. I know you are. That's very kind. And Petit Trianon is grateful too. Everyone, be grateful. Be grateful, everyone! Yay! Yay! Okay. We're so close. I think we need 96. How many do we need? Yep, 396. I was right on the money. 2k more than the last one. We can sell a bunch of these materials. Like, I don't even know half of what to do with them all. We do get a lot new materials out of this DLC that I'm not to do with. Bear. Rawr. How many runes do you give? Nothing. Like, nothing. Wow. Alright. Alright. Any other living soldiers here? It's a whole camp. I'd expect more. No? Well then. Alright. There's one. There's a couple. Yeah. Oh. Big bow, big bow. No! He just broke for a moment. Oh! Wow. Didn't expect that to go down the way it did. Ouchies. Alright, hats off. Hats off to you, Heavy Mike. Thank you very much. Very generous of you. Very generous of you. I'm just trying to grind. I'm not trying to die. Oh! Scrolling through an Insta account that shares music from the 80s, and wow, there's an explosion of creative energy on that decade. Truly. Very true. You could say such of the 70s, but I feel like there was more good creativity coming out in the 80s than the 70s. That's just how I feel, though. No offense if you don't feel that way. Oh, wow. If only they would all ride on horseback, I could one-shot them. If wishes were horses, then knights would ride them. That's what I'm wishing for. Get off the horse. Am I over-encumbered? How did that happen? Oops. Have to remember this is Elden Ring, not Diablo or an ARPG where you can just fly through enemies. Every single one of them has the potential to kill you. Alright, we'll just use that too. Okay. Fast rolling? Yes. Yeah, kind of obfuscated the 70s. Perhaps, perhaps. I don't know. Hippie music was very, very popular. As was Jesus music. One cannot deny it was a very fun decade. Fun, yes. We'll say fun. I'll agree with you there. Fun and deadly to the moral ethic. The overall moral ethic and fiber of the country. But very fun, nevertheless. I don't think the fun was worth the loss. But, gotta appreciate it. I think we all learned a lot through the 70s. Part of that was don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Ow. Off to bed. Have an excellent rest of your stream, good sir. Thank you, MC Wolfcat. Appreciate you. Oh, we got it. 410,000 runes. Marvelous. Exactly what I was looking for. Black Knight gauntlets. Finally, we have the full Black Knight set. Huzzah! I am so pleased. I am so pleased. And now we have 2 sets of Black Knight armor that I like the look of. Beautiful, beautiful. 3, actually. 3, actually. The Sauron set. But yes, you have an excellent rest of your night, and Flights of Angels sing thee to it. MC Wolfcat everyone. The mod, the green bow tied fedora list. Take care. God bless. Yeah, not trashing on the 70s. Some great songs from that time as well. Gen X was also a super tough generation. Very true, very true. Very true. By the way, my mom was listening to the Michael Jackson song, and it reminded of you on that stream. Yes. Yeah, Michael Jackson music is very much earworm music. You know? Very much so. Ashimona. Yes, we love you, MC Wolfcat. Go to bed, blessed and joyful and loved. Comforted. No, stop! Okay. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I like Michael Jackson on the 80s, yeah. Kind of lost himself onwards, true. Very true. In the 70s, he was pretty incredible. But yeah, he became kind of a different person. He attempted to, anyway. And he succeeded. To the chagrin of himself and everyone else. A great artist indeed. But these are the things that happen to you when you just seek fame, fortune as the highest good. Also, it was very much part of his family, and those who took care of him, his guardians, his agents, they all took advantage of him as well. I pray that he knew the Lord. Favorite MJ song is Will You Be There? Yeah. Yeah, his dad was a terrible human. You could say he was sold into the slavery of the pop music scene at a young age. A very sad tale. Ended up becoming an abuser himself. Unbelievable stuff. Oh yeah, this area. I'm not going to say that this was a bad boss or badly made even, but I'm going to reference how annoying this boss was whenever I see this area in future. Because holy cow, man. Holy hippo. Holy hippo. Oh my gosh. Terrible. Terribly annoying. The fight in the Cheros graves was amazing. It was really good. But the rest of it, in these confined quarters, sheesh. Again, that's something that can be gotten over by fighting him again and again, but that's any boss fight. Now, I want to explore the rest of this area. I never did before. Why are you sitting on the edge like that, you idiot? Do you want to die? Oh, hello. Important to say, the revival of the 80s could not have happened without the crisis of the late 60s and 70s. Very true. Very true. The mindset of the artists of another generation are definitely informed by the art of the previous one. Never to be forgotten, that fact. I'm you, but smaller. Huh. I wish this armor had a cape. That'd be amazing. Close, but no cigar. Can we wear this? I mean, yes, but it looks terrible. Not too many armor sets that actually have a cape in this DLC. Nothing really matches, so oh well. On the Edge was contemplating life. You helped him make an important decision. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I gave him a push in the right direction. Or the wrong direction. Here are more of them. Oh. Contemplating the life or death of this poor sap, who was probably contemplating his own life and death previously. Oh! Let me just slowly shove this through you. Thank you. What the doctor ordered. Scared for the day he has to go. Wait, Thomas Sowell, yeah. There won't be another him. Well, there could be, we just don't know about him, right? That's the funny thing. We didn't think that there was a Thomas Sowell until there was another one. We did not think there would be another great, like, musical artist of our time. Oh, didn't think this, didn't think that about them, and until they come out. So, I have hope. I mean, his impact will be massive, and cause others to... How did I jump that? You can jump a downward attack. That's ridiculous. I have a corkscrew through my arm. I am not a bottle of wine. As elegant as I am. His studies inspire your own. Charles, I got to lurk for a bit and work. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you. You have a good rest of your evening. God bless all of your endeavors. Guide thy hand. In Jesus' name. We love you, Arthur Morgan, my good Maud. Ladies and gentlemen, rousing round of applause as Arthur Morgan goes to his work and to his rest this evening. Very well, get some good rest too, after you've worked. Arthur Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, what a guy. What a gentleman. And a scholar, if you will. I remember this place. I don't remember if I did everything I needed to here. Snap. They're not too bad. They do hurt. Oh man. I wish I had wider attacks. I missed. Come off it. My attack was in midair. Waves to Arthur Morgan. Thank you, Warrior of Heart. You're welcome, Arthur. You're welcome. Claps. Charlie, will mankind see another technological revolution like the one of the late 1880s and one of the 1980s? Well, I don't see it really happening unless the singularity takes place, right? That's the only true advancement that I can see on the horizon that may actually take place. I doubt it will, honestly. It seems too sci-fi. But if indeed an AI gets so smart, if an AI gets so smart that people can't tell the difference between it and a human being, and is able to take on a life of its own and seeks to reproduce itself and succeeds, that will be the biggest revolution of our time. Fire Knight armor. Whoa, new armor required. Oh, there could also be, like, you know, the idea of the Star Trek. It's the same type of deal, very sci-fi. The idea of the being able to reproduce synthetically human organs and food, whatever we want to, by atomic means, molecular means. That will also be another breakthrough. And yes, that's the other thing. That's the last thing I was thinking of. Nuclear fusion, either one, would be a breakthrough as well. Thomas Edison said, "We'll make electricity so cheap only the rich will burn candles." Yeah, the problem with that is, even though the technology may already exist, they're not going to allow it to happen without regulating it and selling it to the people so that they can profit off of it, because there's no way that will, actually happen. There's no way that the government would allow people to get away without... This is beautiful. This is awesome. I love this. Let me read this. Fire Knight armor. armor of the Fire Knights under Mesmer the Impaler's personal command, distinguished by its red cape and twin golden snakes which adorn the neck, enhancing incantations of Mesmer's flame. These were the only ones who truly knew Mesmer. His flames like serpents, the painful fate that accompanied his accursed form. What? Say what now? What now? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I don't know. Candles were always expensive anyway, that's true. Candles were so expensive in the past, even when they were used frequently. If the West and East don't decide to blow each other up before then, true. True. Yeah, like, the race for nuclear fusion or some kind of, breakthrough that would make energy infinite is something that will not come along without a fight, right? Everyone will want it. Wants it already. Did I go up there before? I guess I did. Storehouse, first floor. I guess there's more to explore in this place than I did already. We went this direction. That's a dead end? That's ridiculous. How was that a miss? Gotcha! We got the Militiaman Greaves and Kukri. Yeah, we already went this way. The boats. The boats are all pointed in this direction away from the Erdtree, interestingly. Also, I see a break in the clouds way over there, but it's blue in that direction. Fascinating. Huh. Very interesting. Yeah, so if this new Cold War can be surpassed soon. I mean, the thing is... Well, I cannot make too many assumptions about the future. But Israel feels quite picked on currently. Definitely. Picked on, but also used as a bargaining tool by the rest of the Middle East and Russia and the United States. It's very weird what's going on there. Like, it seems so obvious what the moral ramifications of what is going on are. I never experienced this place fully. Specimen Storehouse. Yeah, we were going to look through this place next time on Charles Chill Channel, and we never did. Ow. Not again. Ow. Do I have the fire on? No, I do not. I should have that on. Okay. I have an Israelite friend, but he is emotionally distant. Still, I care for him. I think it may be one-sided. I think he must have some sort of autism. Oh. Yeah. People are recognizing that more and more often these days. Whether it's because there are more people with it than ever before remains to be seen. I don't know. You don't get along with artists? Really? I do. It's kind of strange. They tend to flock to me. Not like, really, really intensely, like, debilitated artists, but people with Asperger's, specifically, I'm always very good friends with. Oh yeah, I remember this. We did go through some of this. I forget where we stopped. I'm too suffocating for them, and they're too emotionally distant for me. Interesting. I'm usually the emotionally distant one in those relationships. They usually want to spend more time with me, and it's kind of the opposite. It's kind of funny. Depends on the autism. There are many types. People have told me I may be on the spectrum myself before. Especially with the emotional distant thing. I've done my best to get over that. but it's still there. Maybe partially the reason why I'm such a loner. I don't really care too much about being close to others. That may also be because of my personal experience, you know. We've talked about that before. Being rejected many times will cause one to close in, whether or not one already has an inclination to do so, which I definitely already did. Can read emotion? That's true. That's true. That is true. But that's not the only thing that autism is all about. As people always like to point out, it's a spectrum. Battlefield Priest Cookbook acquired! Another one. Record of crafting techniques are divided. Sun Warmth Stone. What is that? Anyway, I usually don't do well with autists, and I don't like many of them either. With exceptions, yes. With exceptions. Glad there are exceptions. There are always exceptions. They're good people from every rank and file. Yeah, always fun. Yep. Ow. Oh, they missed. Did I feel like that previous area. There's more up there that I've missed. I mean, there must be. This is another way. Amen. I love that the sound of Father Anderson's knives is in that amen. Autism has taught me how important reading emotions and communication nuances are. Sarcasm, irony, tact, and so on. Yes. Oh man. I've known some people made a song about constantly being attacked by a lack of tact. And the song itself was so cringe. I don't think he fully understood how ashamed we all felt for him. Oh my gosh. High-functioning person, but oh my gosh. He like made it an art of being tactless and making social mistakes, like, all the time. It was hilarious. He had so many good stories. Oh my word. Of things he'd done. It's like, why did you do that? That's insane. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. The social skill abilities. Took your whole life to understand that? Yeah. I think normal people can sometimes understand that too. It does depend on your life experience, because like people who live in the boonies and have never really interacted with anyone else other than their parents before can sometimes have a similar life experience and reaction to things. The city, way too oppressive. People way too loud. People way too crazy and emotional. And I get that. It sounds amazing, yeah. He was an amazing friend, I love that guy. Like I say, every artist, quote unquote, hello, you're here, that I've truly known, who was, you know, at all highly functioning, really enjoyed them. Don't like loud noises, neither do I. I cannot stand loud restaurants.
But just tarnished. It's been some time. There was one thought I could not dislodge from my mind. So, here I am, quite unable to move on. After Lord Moke's slaying at his dynastic palace,
Which I did.
it appears his body has been absconded with.
Uh-oh.
And taken straight to kind Mikola.
What?
Surely you recall that I once served Lord Moog as a pureblood knight. After failing him in every regard, and losing sight of my vows, I'd do anything to make amends, in whatever meager way I can.
Why? Why? He sacrificed millions of Albinorics for their blood. And brought kind Mikola to an early grave for some reason. We don't know why. Don't know why. Yeah, I don't like loud noises. Like white noise, but not loud noise, yes. Loud noises and people. I love the sound of rain. Oh, my gosh. Gentle rain. Nothing better. Yeah, loud music, loud people, and loud people listening to loud music. That too. Loud people annoy you. Yes. Yes. We wish it weren't so. I wish it weren't so. I wish I could get along with them, but it's just like too much. Sometimes my own talking too much on stream annoys me. I get that way sometimes. Yeah. Love rainy sounds, as do I.
What could they possibly have in mind for Lord Moog's remains?
You tell me.
The implications are rather unnerving.
Your voice annoys you sometimes? Yeah. Don't like listening to my own voice on record. Yeah, I don't know that many people do. You'd have to be some kind of narcissist in order to truly enjoy your own voice.
What could they possibly
I'm getting
have in
used to it.
mind for Lord Moog's remains?
And I'm fashioning my voice in such a way that I can actually be okay with listening to it. That's part of why I have this pseudo-British accent going on. Gentle rain is so peaceful. We had some yesterday, and then it turned into a torrential downpour. Like, oh, kind of wanted to walk out in that. Sound of wind. Oh, I love the sound of wind. I love windy days. Sometimes that can be too loud, but I do love windy days, too. Can I attack you? I can.
What could they possibly the implications?
That is very interesting. He told me he wanted to hear from me what other crosses may lay in other places, but now he doesn't seem to care. They absconded with Lord Moog's body. What do you mean? That's a new wrinkle to the story. On my phone there is a function that allows for you to listen to white noise. It is built in so you can listen to music while the white noise plays. Oh, that's awesome. That is very convenient. Don't use it much, but I like it is there. Yes. You can appreciate the addition. I'm just gonna take your rooms. Yeah, I never found that guy here. Thunder is loud, but I like it, yes. I like when there is soft thunder. Soft thunder is the best. Super loud thunder is the worst. Soft thunder is the best. Fireproof pickled liver? Okay. Am I supposed to do... Okay, well, they definitely had this be here on purpose. Oh! 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 Oh, that's awesome! They're actually making use of the jumping mechanics. Haha, that's cool. Yeah, thunder from far off, exactly what I mean. Here in Missouri, the thunder is generally so stinking loud. I did not understand it for the longest time. Storms are scary here. Which is nice whenever it's super distant and gentle rain, because it's so rare. Most storms are just like, it feels like the house is going to explode whenever we have a storm. It's insane. And it's because we're on the prairies and not close to a mountain. Apparently, the mountain breaks up the noise, kind of like padding on walls soaks up sound in acoustics. Like, it's exactly the same thing. So, because there is nothing to stop the sound, it just goes. There is nothing to stop it, and it's just so loud from one end of heaven to the other. It's crazy. Whoa. It is way louder here in Missouri than it is in Colorado. Like, it's not just jump scare stuff, it is like, make you deaf for the rest of your life type stuff. Like, the worst storms in Colorado that I ever experienced were silent compared to the thunder in Missouri. It's insane. I've had to learn a little bit about acoustics and volume, because it's just like, why is it so loud? My mother and I were thinking, well, my mother specifically was like, it's got to be the government. It's got to be. That's too uncanny of a sound. That is too loud. There's no way that's natural. So we looked it up. Good grief. Good grief. Fireworks started here, and people will keep setting them off until the middle of July. True. Same here. They started doing them last Thursday, which is insane. I just hear pops and cracks all the time nowadays. Until after July 4th. Like, how much money do you have that you're able to pop off fireworks a week before the day where you're supposed to use them? Like, what?
Let's go, amigo.
Let's go! Thanks for that. Tom Marston! Welcome back, Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Don't understand thunders at all. Me and my mom, we were very much terrified of thunders and lightnings. I bet Missouri is next to Kansas, isn't it? Yes, it is. Very close. I mean, it's abutting it. We live closer to... Yeah, we live closer to Kansas than to anywhere else. As they are in the mountains here in Colorado, the thunder puts the fear of God into you. It's jump scare stuff. Yeah. I guess if you're on the mountain, it is much louder. But I never got high enough to where that also kicked in, right? Live in Oklahoma, south of Kansas. Ah, yes. And we're southwest, I guess. Missouri, closer to Kansas City. I wish we were closer to Kansas City. There's not much where I am. Hold! Okay. Boy's broken. For the win. Give me your leggings or your hood. Dang it, you gave it me smithing stones, but I appreciate that. Greetings and salutations, boss. Greetings and salutations, Tom Marston.
Oh, hi.
How go the jobs? Your jobs. Do tell. Here when it rains, the very arid, almost desert-like landscape of the interior state comes to life, and the dry grass becomes green, huge flowers everywhere. Oh, that's cool. Quite the transformation, I suppose. I love library areas. I can't believe I missed this. This is great. This is great. Our trees get hit around the house. Oh goodness, that's scary. Melancholy. Yeah, we've had a couple of, oh yeah, can we tread upon the corpse, the giant corpse? Always giant corpses in these games. Always. Get that out of the way. Up we go. Time to twiddle the feetsies. Excuse me. Oh, he was an omen as well. Fascinating. Absolutely. I've always kind of wanted to do that in a museum. You know, you see these giant corpses of ancient creatures, and it's always like, can I get up on top of that? In this game, you can. No way. A cross is inside? I never thought they could be. I abandon here my arm dextral. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. No Erdtree fragment, though. What's up with that? Who took it? Hmm? Happy Freedom Day! Almost the 4th of July. Freedom Day is coming, friends. Fireworks are illegal here. People still do them. Though, I remember back in Colorado when I lived there, people would still do them. Go out into the boonies and you do them, where people won't be able to report you. And if they do, you just run. You just leave. Some people in my state don't care about fireworks law. Yeah, we don't have much firework laws here, weirdly, as much as there are forests here. I guess it's because it's so humid that it doesn't really matter, it will dissipate. There was a year where it rained so much, whole cities were washed away by them. Some places 16 years later haven't recovered. Goes to show that no overbearing government is more destructive than natural disasters. Yeah, that's insane. Quite a transformation. It goes to show the contrast between the south of Brazil and the north. Libraries are the best. I love libraries. We don't have very many good ones here where I live. Colorado's libraries are the best, in terms of the ones I've been to. In the south, the private sector is much more developed. The region is already ready to recover from the floods of May. In the north, people humbly wait for the politicians to distribute alms. One must never allow socialism to take place in the heart of a human or society will do that to a place, truly. Yeah, not the forests, not the forests. There's a lot of flooding in areas where flooding is uncommon. Oh. Yeah, this place is very prone to flooding where I live. Breeds lethargy and lack of initiative, makes people die inside. Colorado seems beautiful. It is the best, man. In terms of nature, it's the best. It has become quite a hive of liberal, communistic thinking. Didn't used to be so. It used to be the center of, kind of the capital of conservatism. Now it's quite the opposite. Live in Teller County. People have no patience for fire-starting activities. Yeah, they wouldn't, would they? There have been many intense fires in Colorado. So people get it, you know. But yeah, people still do fireworks anyway. Yeah, what a decline. It's one of the reasons why hello. My mother and I are okay with having lived here, living here. Like, it is not a nice place to live. This is one of the worst places to live I've ever lived, or visited. It's absolutely miserable. It is incredibly hot, incredibly cold, and very little in between. And there's just not much convenience in general. Takes about 30 minutes to get from anywhere to anywhere. Even if you live in the suburbs, it's just... they don't have very many stores. There are very few places to go. Staircase. Very few things to do. No events. Nothing. It's just countryside. And yeah, we have a GameStop. It's about the size of my room, honestly. We have a Starbucks, which is also the same size. We have a library that's like twice the size of the room. It's weird, man. It's weird. Like, I would like to visit, the bookstore. Like, okay, travel 40 minutes that way. Oh. Like, I'm at the bookstore now. I would like to go to the mall. Alright. Go 30 minutes that way. It is so frustrating. I stay home most of the time. Raceland, Louisiana is getting some rain right now. Very good, very good. Like I said, one must never get too comfortable with socialism. Margaret Thatcher says the enemies of freedom wake up early to do their deeds, and so we must wake up even earlier and do ours. That is true. That is true. The more responsible, the more active, the better. Doing things that matter. In the future, fireworks displays will probably be AI created. Truly. Well, I feel like fireworks displays will always exist, but more and more of them, kind of like in China and Japan, they will be put on not by the private sector, but by the government, over the water. So, like in New York City, firing off giant displays on certain days from the skyscrapers, the tops of skyscrapers, so that there's no way they could not dissipate upon coming down upon the city. It's funny, they did have a CGI ball drop this last year. Did you see that? They had a real ball, but it didn't explode. They had a real ball, and they had a CGI version of the ball that did explode. And then they shot confetti. So, it was very weird. I'm like, why not just do the ball drop? Have it explode confetti, I don't know. Smithing stone acquired. Reminds me of the life of Dorothy before the tornado. Imagine the life in the prairies in the turn of the century. Boredom must have been brutal. I don't know how people lived, honestly. Like, they must have gotten used to the heat, obviously. But the boredom, like... And that's the thing. If you lived out in the boonies back then, you would have to live close to someone else. Or just spend all of your time with your family. There was nothing else you could do. Live so far out that nothing delivers here, even DoorDash. Really, Kunkali? Wow, wow. My postcard will be delivered.
Fickle, fidgety little letters. I should wipe you clean off the page.
What? Fidgety little letters?
Freya. Don't let it rile you up. Take it slow. Take it slow.
Ooh.
By my lord. Will I ever make sense of this jungle?
You're trying to learn how to read. Sounds like it. Sounds to... Oh. Sounds very cute. Smithing stone 7. Ooh. Right. Oh, I read that. Frank Baum was great describing the tepid prairies. Tepid, yeah. Tepid. Have no street lights or pavement. Woo. You know, there's something very freeing about that. I'm definitely a city boy on the inside, but I definitely can appreciate the simplicity and ooh, snap. Solitude of nature. Blocked. I win. Interesting exchange.
Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Okay, she's starting to repeat herself. Yeah, ghosts reading books. I love it. I think L. Frank Baum was a good writer, really did capture the spirit of the time in America. I haven't read much Baum. Also have some insane respect for him to bring his own flair to fairy tales and make them American too. I don't really like Southern literature. It tends to make me like the South less. There's something disgusting about the South, that in literature anyway. And you can definitely see that in real life too, with some of the terrible things that have gone on. They tend to focus on those in literature. The racism, the police activity, even back in the 1800s that stuff was going on. I mean, especially in the 1800s with this civil war. Yeah, there's a lot of weirdness that went on. Oh! Ah! They're flying! Dude! It's No way. No way. The Duke's Archives? Again? And Freya is in here. Did Freya get turned into a giant spider? And that's what happened in Dark Souls 2? The Duke's Archives and there's a Freya inside. That cannot be a coincidence. Like, they know what they're doing.
Will I ever make sense of this jumble?
Light of Grace acquired. Huzzah. Haven't checked the mail since last week. And I've lived in the backwater region of my country as well. If it wasn't for the beaches, we would have nothing at all. City boy through and through, but I can respect the life on the countryside from a distance. Yeah, from a distance. Also, life in the Brazilian countryside is extremely brutal, even medieval. I believe it. With how hot it gets, how many creatures there are. Haven't checked the mail since last week. Well, that's fine, my friend. It'll be there when you get to it, hopefully. Unfortunately, the South was very racist in the 19th century. Can't deny that. Even if the left was transformed this into their weapon to demonize America as a whole, right? Yeah, and it's not just that it was racist. It's just that the racism caused all kinds of issues where people tried to go against the racism too far as well, and fought back against that too far to the extent where it's like the other side can do whatever it wants, right? So it's like any police activity is thought of as negative nowadays, but negative police activity in the past is focused on more than what's going on now. So it's so and then there's the voodoo culture, which is flavorful, but it's absolutely demonic, you know? And oh, so many terrible things. The occult is very popular in the South. Everything is just heightened in the South, you know? The music is amazing, the jazz scene and culture, and all that comes along with that, negative as well, and positive. Just nuts. Just nuts in the South. And of course it's nuts in any big city, but I feel like it's hard to live here just because of the climate. I mean, I'm not in the South, but in the South it's also the similar climate, you know? Humid and hot and crazy. Anyway, I could talk about that all day, like what's going on and here and there. The goal century to abolish it, true. Power just flickered, so I lost some signal. Well, welcome back, Babs. Sorry to hear that. Are you reading? Can you read?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm afraid I'm busy. Curse upon my lack of foresight. I should have asked Ansbach to impart his knowledge when I had the chance.
He's downstairs.
I'm afraid I'm truly.
Do I need to go back to him and tell him that she needs his help? Is that what's going on? Talking about that some streams ago, abolishing slavery cost Pedro II his throne and livelihood. True. The world only focuses on US slave trade. It's political, right? It is political. Look how bad America is. It's so bad. So vote for us, because we can see how bad it is. What about literally every other country in the literal world that's had race-based slavery? What about that? Oh, revered spiritash. Guess that makes sense. This also was an actual living thing at one point. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. Okay. We need to get back onto that thing and continue upwards, I guess. Both in America and Brazil, the conservative Christians were the most aggressive, fighting for emancipation of the slaves. The liberals were like, this is a government overreach. Yeah. And now they're like, Christians and conservatives are such racist and, you know, slave owners. It's like, oh my gosh. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can either say that we're bad or we're good, or leave the field, you know? Doesn't make any sense. Live in the country, I have more rights than when I was in the cities. Fair. Fair, Trey Fitty. That is true. That's the way it is, Trey Fitty. Good to see you. In the channel, too. Yeah, that's the trade-off. Convenience and entertainment, or freedoms. And a lot of people would rather have entertainment and convenience. That is literally the trade-off. No, this is the opposite. Christian conservatives were the first to fight for freedom and advocate for it. It's true. I know that, you know that. But that's the debate that the leftists always say. The KKK was all Christian. They used the cross. Look at them. I mean, that's why there was a civil war in the first place. Yeah. Okay. Of course, they were burning the cross, which, you know, any cult that, any religion that burns the cross as its symbol and kills people, that's not real Christianity. Yeah, they burned crosses. People like try to make history black and white and take all the nuance out of it just for the sake of simplicity. And you lose the truth. You lose sight of what's real. Oh, hello. No! I guarded it. Yeah! Ah, did nothing. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Nice parry, but you die. Hey, that looks like the Raging Wolf set, but with red on it. Interesting. Winged Serpent Helm. It also looks very much like Relana's. I'm never going to get that right. Relana's. See, look at this. This is the Raging Wolf helm. Which is pretty cool. You see it on people who have... on badges of people who have watched multiple hours of Elden Ring. Yeah, this looks almost the same. Just with a really crazy crest on top. I want to look at it. Uh-oh. We have a door. Oh dear, a door. Oh dear, a door. Oh, door, a dear. Ah, it's a winged serpent. Much like, well, maybe not exactly like, but kind of like the ones found in Volcano Manor. Yeah, the Union literally made Christian hymns as their battle cry. That's right. That is right. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. That does not match at all. I feel like the Raging Wolf set is just a burnt off version of this stuff, which is a very interesting thing. When will I be able to wear the Armor of Solitude? Heavy load. Confound it. This is what I want to wear. I guess I shall wear... let's see. There it is. What? Still heavy load? Really? Huh. Well, alright. Alright. I guess we'll go with it. Sure. Sure. It's quite sinful, but what's happening to children in our country, indoctrination and being sold as schmeck slaves, yeah, that's far too prominent. There is pros to being in a big city too, but nowadays there's always ways around that. I guess so. I guess so. I mean, I'm living pretty comfortably in Missouri anyway, just staying inside all the time. Getting things delivered to me. It is awful. There is a DLC in Victoria 2 that adds Union Christian hymns into the game. Oh, that's beautiful. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Yep. When the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in. Ba-na-na-na. How I love to be in that number. When the saints go marching in. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Ah, what a friend we have in Jesus. Yes. Still one of your favorite hymns? Mine too. Miss Grandpa, you had a lust for life till the end. Yes, and that was one of his favorites too, wasn't it? Lyrics are powerful. Quite, quite. Alright, I need a little bit of health. I don't know how I'm going to get it. Spirit Calculus? Spirit Calculus? What does that mean? An exceedingly rare to find calculus suffused with spirituality. What is a calculus? Material used for crafting items, found by hunting horned beast in the ancient ruins of Raoul. Has a distinctive acrid odor, which some claim to be a sign of particular spiritual potency. Material? How odd. Also, Ash of War Flame Spear. Skill of Cood. Excuse me? Cood? That is the funniest name I've ever heard in my life. Captain of the Fire Knights. Ready weapon for a thrusting attack. And unleash a spear of flame straight ahead. Charge the attack to increase damage dealt and distance traveled. Usable on armaments capable of thrusting, claws and backhand blades accepted. Okay. Very cool. That's what that guy was using against me very effectively. Elden Ring, oh, Elden Ring. Love Baptist hymns, yeah.
Lord, will I ever make sense of this?
Will she ever make sense of that jumble? Wait a minute. Did I come from here? I probably did. There's probably a lot more that I'm not finding in this area. And yes, I have beaten 3 of the main DLC bosses. The Divine Beast, R'Lana, and Avatar of the Erdtree. Been going very well. I've been exploring mostly with the intention of just discovering every single nook and cranny of the game. And that's been taking a lot more time, but I've been finding a lot of interesting stuff that I think most people probably did not on their first playthrough of DLC. Love how the American missionaries brought a whole different culture to Brazil. Has that been maintained? Does that still exist in Brazil? No.
By my lord, will I ever make sense of this jumble?
What do I do here? No way to jump that. They are keeping us away from this area on purpose. On purple. And they're keeping us from jumping up on top of there. Quite obviously. We'll probably have to get up there and then jump down. The hardened plaque on teeth. Calculus is the hardened plaque on teeth? What? I have never heard that word used as such. +1 intelligence to the show. Thank you for that. Calculus? Mathematics? Yes. One of the favorite hymns of my grandpa was How Great Thou Art. Also one of my favorite hymns. Alright, I guess we're just going in. We're just going in for it. I'm scared, though. How much FP? 20. 30. How much does this take? A lot. A lot. Oh well. I guess we can use Flame Protect Me. That's a good thing to use in general. Off we go. Boss hype, I guess. Used to sing it all the time at church. Absolutely is what keeps us from going full commie. May like Luke Powell's hymn reviews on YouTube. Hymn reviews, ooh. Erdtree fragment. Very nice. Okay, not a boss fight just yet, but maybe that's coming. A Site of Grace instead, okay. And another door. Probably leads to another boss fight, but we can heal, etc. here. So, let's just go for it. I should probably level up. I'm gonna do that instead. We need to be careful. Yep, people are doing fireworks. Baptists and evangelicals saved Brazil in more ways than one. Praise God. Praise the Lord for that. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Another great song. Catholics were always on the left here, the Baptists and Protestants on the right. Interesting, that. Hype. False hype. Calculus in dentistry is another word for tartar. Okay. Apparently tartar is one of the... Tartarus. One of the main reasons behind bad mouth smell. Makes sense. Ow. Yeah, 2k every single one of these guys is pretty nuts. Only today Catholics have woken themselves to traditionalist practices, but the Baptists were always much more true to the Bible. That is true. Catholics, while they are true to the Bible when they pay attention to it, tend to believe more in the Church itself as the providers of the Word of God outside of the Bible itself. Which is the one thing I disagree with them on the most. Like, yeah, I don't believe in praying to saints or to Mary or the reverence of the saints, but I care far more about sola scriptura. And where the gospel dwells is true freedom. Where worldliness dwells, there is oppression. And yeah, the Catholic Church has had good effects on other areas in the world, and for more right-wing ideology. But it just depends. Depends on the place and the time. For instance, during World War II, German Catholics were divided on whether to support the Nazis or not. And many Catholic churches did. In most. But there were still those priests all throughout the Catholic Church who hid the Jews. Some to their martyrdom. I told you my great-grandma was one of the first to convert to Protestant denomination in my area back in the 1930s. Whoa. Priest would encourage the Catholics to throw acid to intimidate her. Oh my gosh. I would be intimidated. They can take our land, but they will never take our freedom. Every man dies, but not every man lives. Very true, Tom Marston. Very true. Great quotes. Great quotes from some great movies. I love it. Alright, one more 1,000. Grinding has never been easier. I'm shocked at how many runes this DLC gives us. Makes me happy. Although enemies are kind of far between. The game is not half as dense as Miyazaki made it out to be. The DLC, that is. People forget how many classic liberals in Germany resisted the Nazis. They only talk of the communist resistance, but many conservatives of the British faction were very much persecuted by the establishment. Very true. Yep. Braveheart is a film showcasing my ancestor, Sir William Wallace. Ah, you're a direct descendant of William Wallace? Bravo, my good friend, bravo. I'm probably a direct... No, I am a direct descendant of Robert the Bruce. So, there you go. Take that as you will. He fought for freedom, too. He also betrayed William Wallace to his death. Both are true. Ah! Whoa! Get out of the sky. Only I can do that. The fact that enemies can take that and still survive is insane. Backstab. Yeah, I love Braveheart. It's one of the first R-rated movies I ever saw. Gave me a love for the Scottish. Ludwig von Mises had to flee when they invaded Austria. His apartment was stormed by the Gestapo. Scary. One of my ancestors was H.G. Wells. H.G. Wells? I have yet to read most of his books, but I love H.G. Wells. I love War of the Worlds, in particular. Alright. Back to where we were. Where were we? Storehouse first floor? We can go see Albanach, or whatever his name is. Concali has redeemed poetry reading. Huzzah! What poetry shall we read, my friend? My own poetry, or... well, not my own, but... poetry in my own collection? Or... do you have a suggestion? We love poetry here. We do. We do. More mind, more endurance, more endurance. Holy cow, more endurance. My collection, very well. Very well. Let's do it. Don't have any to suggest? I have some to suggest. Would you read one by Olavo Bilac, one on the Portuguese language? Or jot, or not, yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see. We have T.S. Eliot, W.B. Yeats, and Keats here. Do we have any others? We have William Wordsworth. He has pretty long ones. Robert the Bruce only betrayed William Wallace because of his father, but he partially redeemed himself in the end of the film, though too little too late, in my opinion. Oh, definitely. Definitely too little too late. But he did end up... oh, Keats. Very well. He did end up beheading the British champion that came out to meet him. There's an amazing piece of art. There's several pieces of art that depict Robert the Bruce dueling that guy with an axe, and it's amazing. It shows off the armor they wore at the time. For some reason, Braveheart displays the time period as if it's like 800s or something. The armor and arms shown in the film are mostly anachronistic. Whereas in real life, everyone was using like rapiers and plate armor, even the Scots. And Braveheart, I mean, William Wallace's sword was not a two-handed greatsword. It was more a thrusting sword, more a side sword, a big sword, but a side sword after all. And basket hilt, which is cool in and of itself. So yeah, I like that it brings attention to history, but I do wish they'd have been a little bit more historical with it. Gonna redeem poetry reading as well, but it's not available right now. Yeah, inaccurate, but it's a film. It's a great film, Tom Marston. It's one of the films of all time. Yes, it's fine because liberties. Yeah, I mean it's not fine, but it's fine because they did. It would not be fine if it wasn't so great a film, right? If it wasn't acted as well, written as well, and followed its own logic as well as it did. Those historical inaccuracies would be way worse, right? So. And that's the thing. Every single Scottish person that I've ever talked to about Braveheart and its historical inaccuracies, and the fact that it's made by an American, they're all like, yeah, we love it. We love William Wallace. We love Braveheart. We love Mel Gibson. He did this such a good thing, for showing off that time period in history. It was amazing. And it's like, oh, okay, good. I'm glad you feel that way. So people are a lot less, what's the word, banal about that. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what I'm using. Alright, here we go. Time for a poetry reading by Charles Q. Banks. Need to put on some nice background music. What's some nice background music we can put on? Some relaxing medieval, perhaps? Relaxing medieval? If it is relaxing at all. Sorry. Bumped the mic. Well, that's like tavern music. Nah. It's hard to find good music that's of a very particular sort that I would like. But thank you for the fabulous Frabjous follow, Bear Hermit Panda Foo. What a name you have. What a name, what a name. Thank you very much for that follow. How do you do? Jazzy? Your bagpipes would be nice, wouldn't they? Jazzy is fine, but we do jazzy all the time. Perhaps meditative is the best. Just a drone. Yes, that's better. That's better. Ah, there we go. You'll be back, Tom Marston? Very well. See you shortly, friend. See you shortly. Alright, we'll get back to Elden Ring right after the poetry reading finishes. I have to find one of suitable length that won't take forever. A Galloway Song. From a letter to Tom Keats. I'm not going to do a Scottish accent, but that is definitely how this is meant to be read. A Galloway Song from a Letter to Tom Keats by John Keats. Ah! Ad break. Confound it. We'll be right back after these quick messages, friends. Could you read the one by Olavo Bilac some other day? Of course, my friend. If ever you have the ability to use your poetry redemption, I would definitely read it at that time. I like to do, how many? Like 1 or 2? I have a limitation on poetry readings, so that's not like back to back to back, you know. Prominent Brazilian Parnasian poet. I think we have read one from him back a ways, a month or 2 ago. Well, maybe multiple months ago. Probably longer than that. Must sit through the ads. One moment, please. One moment. Oh wow, it's late. It's so bright outside. And it's like 9:30. No, it's 8:30. Oh my gosh, I was freaking out. It's 8:30 though. Ad glitched and was Charles' face for 2 ads. Oh, nice. Nice job, Sir Ebenezer. I would rather it be that than anything else. Thanks for the ad revenue, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for the ad revenue. Welcome back to the Chill Channel, Charles. What is that? Welcome back to you too, Warden of the Sand. Alright, time to read. Galloway Song. From a Letter to Tom Keats by John Keats. Ah! Ken ye what I met the day, out o'er the mountains a-coming down by craggies grey, and mossy fountains, ah, gowd-haired Mary, ye've I pray, and minutes guessing, for that I met upon the way is past expressing. As I stood where a rocky brig a torrent crosses, I spied upon a misty rig a troop o' horses, and as they trotted down the glen, I sped to meet them, to see if I might know the men to stop and greet them. First Willie on his sleek mare came, at canting gallop, his long hair rustled like a flame on board a shallop. Then came his brother Rab, and then young Peggy's mither, and Peggy too, adown the glen. They went together, I saw her wrap it in her hood. Fra wind and raining, her cheek was flush with timid blood. Twixt grouth and waning, she turned her dazed head full oft, for there her brithers came riding with her bridegroom soft, and mony others. Young Tam came up and eyed me quick with reddened cheek. Raw Tam was daft like a chick. He couldna speak. Ah, Marie, they are all gane hame through blustering weather, and every heart is full on flame, and light as feather. Ah, Marie, they are all gone hame, fra happy wedding, whilst I, is it not a shame, sad tears am shedding. That was A Galloway Song by John Keats. Thank you for the poetry reading redemption. Who did that again? I forget. Yay! I could not help but slide into the accent. He writes it out in here. I had to do the accent. So, hello, Pappy. Oh, beans and rice. Brew. I'll probably come up and eat it soon, because I've been going for a while, and it's actually quite late, isn't it? 8:30. Gracious. Thank you. It's Pappy Banks, ladies and gentlemen, always thinking about my nutrition. But yes, thank you for that Who was it? Who did the poetry reading? I don't see it in my list anywhere. Huh. I saw it in the moment, but it's gone. Oh, there it is.
Let's go, amigo. Let's go.
Let's go. Tom W. Wallace. Tom, did you just change your name to Wallace? Nice. Good job. Concali did. Very good, very good. Well, thank you for that. We got to hear some good Scotch-Irish attempts at an accent by yours truly. Good man, yes. That was very enjoyable. I love Keats. Whether his more serious works or more comedic. Notice the Princess Diana comes from such a prestigious family. True, the Spencers. Not only that, Diana and Georgiana are related. What a great prestigious family, yes. People loved her, not necessarily just because she seemed to be of a different line than the royal family, but just because of who she was, how she acted. That's what it was. Alrighty. We're going to go back into Elden Ring just for a bit. Probably try to beat a boss and then end the stream. Zoop. To be fair, Queen Camilla is a Bose Lion. Another prestigious family, yes. Prestigious. There's actually a lot to do in this game that I've yet to do. Oh boy. All these guys come back. Let's... It's not too bad to be over encumbered in this game. As weird as that is. Stop it! The fact that they all have Mesmer's flame is annoying. I shall not, apparently. Okay, where was this guy? Trying to go straight to Albarak, or whatever his name is. Nice try, little man. Thanks for that, Jake Fake Snake Cake. Glad to still see that you are here. In some capacity. Free runes. This DLC is so huge. It literally is the size of a basic Dark Souls game. Like the size of Dark Souls 3. At least it seems so. It seemed to be just as many levels to it. Okay.
What could they possibly have in mind? The implication?
Here we go. Tell them about Freya's decision.
Freya, by the gods. She must be feeling the need to reaffirm her allegiance before she heads to war. A true red mane she is. Hardly troubled by the rot, but no one is without their shortcomings. She has a hard road ahead. It does make one think. Perhaps our concerns are but two sides of the same coin.
What does that mean?
Perhaps our
What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? I'm glad I came back. We got new dialogue, but what does that change? I have no idea. Well, we do also have another grace that leads us right up to Freya. Yes, Princess Diana was a beautiful lady, inside and out. So it seems. So it seems.
I'm afraid I'm busy, truly. I should have asked...
Well, I told him about what you're doing.
Truly.
Does that not matter? Well, alrighty then. So this is 7th floor. 1st, 4th, 7th. Dark chamber entrance. Is that where we were? I don't remember. Tragic figure, indeed, unfortunately. Alright, here we go. We got another level. So mistreated by Charles, yeah. I didn't mistreat her, I tell you. Alright, in we go. Boss fight? Boss fight, perhaps? I have no idea what I'm about to see. Oh, cutscene. Oh! The final cutscene of tonight and boss. Don't know anything about it? Oh, wow. That's a massive massive black hole of a wild goose chase, my friend, and of a rabbit hole.
Mongrel intruder.
Nice voice. Snake!
That tarnished, it seemeth.
No way, it's Mesmer. No way is it Mesmer. Oh no! I'm not ready for this.
Wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of life?
Yes, apparently. It's Mesmer. It's Mesmer time, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this tonight.
My purpose standeth unchanged.
Your arms are too long.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death.
This boss brutal? I've heard so. I've heard people complaining about how hard it is and that it needs to be less hard. So,
In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
let's find out. Must be a policeman. He has the long arm of the law. I don't know where he is. What is he doing? Okay. He has a lot of health. Whoa! Yeah, this is gonna be hard, isn't it? He has a lot of health, like, whoa. Why am I fighting Mesmer? This is like the end boss. At least it seems so. At one point. Oh! Oh, okay. I've barely done any damage to him. Wow. He's got some flashy moves, does he not? People were saying he's harder than Melania. We'll see. It's got some amazing armor. Like, I'm not doing a quarter of my damage. Oh! I don't want it to be over yet. Oh, what is this? It destroyed the frame rate, whatever it is. Ooh.
Stripped of the grace of God shall all meet death. In the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
That's going to be a long fight. Beautiful music. Beautiful music. Sounds like I gotta rush to the fight this guy before they maybe updated that music. Yeah, that's what people have been saying. I want the challenge! And then like, he's too hard. Oh man, I have two Erdtree fragments. I could get more. I don't feel like I was doing any damage to that man. Time to build the character. Again. Enhanced jump attacks. We shall also... What else? Enhance attacks with two-handed weapons. Oops. Yeah, do that. Yeah, that seems to be good. That seems to be good. Also, we shall make our gauntlets into something else that we can actually wear without being over-encumbered. Build character. Yes, it is time to build character, friends. Fighting hard bosses builds character, doesn't it? It does, it does. So we need fire resist, that's what I'm guessing. Free Sentinel does seem to be, again, the best choice here. Clean rot gauntlets. Oh wow, that's way better. We're back to this again. Apparently, paladins are meant to fight him. You can take him. I can take him. 100% approve. I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited. This is going to be fun, but it's going to be a long fight. He has so much health. Too much. Fireproof. We'll put on the regular dried liver, then we'll move on to the secondary. Have a great time today at the stream. I'm very glad, my friend. Very glad indeed. Can we get... Oh, that took all my stamina. Ooh. It's got some interesting attacks. Whoa! My previous armor was way better for physical. Ow. Oh. What was that? Did you see? Ooh. Oh, we can summon. I'm gonna die. Ooh! He's got to grab. Ow. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my goodness. He does a lot. Run away. He's got ridiculous range. He can reach out and touch you. We can summon 2 people. Whoa. I keep forgetting. Oh. I just want to hit you. Okay. I need to figure out the timings. Oh, second phase, eh? It's gonna be much more powerful now. Made your day better? I'm so glad to hear it. I hope I make the day better of anyone who comes into the stream.
I will not suffer.
Reminds you of Final Fantasy XIV Dragoon.
A lord devoid of light.
And Dragon Dragoon. Not bad, not bad.
Mother, forgive me.
If he starts to heal himself, I'm going to be really mad. But it's going to be like Melania. Is he going to stab himself? Don't do it. Oh! Why? Is he going to eat it? Oh. It was made of glass. Does he have secret eyeballs behind it? Much entertainment. Such pog, wow. Chaos. I mean, madness. Frenzy. We shall see. Snake come out of his eyeball? He already had a snake, did he not? I don't know.
Tarnished.
Cute.
Let thou be taken in the jaws of the abyssal serpent, shorn of light.
Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. No! I tried to jump. I don't think it worked. Something tells me, run! Ow. I can't see. It's like Bloodborne. It's Bloodborne. Again. No! I don't know the timing. Hello? No! Oh. How... Oh. How does pulling out his own eye make him more powerful, huh? Explain to me that.
This creature, embrace thine oblivion. As
Oh.
shall I.
Oh. Gross. So he looks like Melania now. He has Melania's facial problems. Fascinating. These character animations are incredible. Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun. I'm having a blast, honestly. It's doable, though. Like, I'm looking at this guy's health bar, and it's doable. It's like a Bloodborne boss. Like I said, the snakes. It's like what the Yharnam, the Shadows of Yharnam boss was originally going to be, but it was too graphics intensive what they wanted to do and kept breaking the game. So those assets of giant monstrous serpent heads they reused for this game. Pretty cool. By the way, the armory looks great. It does. It does. I've loved this armor. It is some really good armor, by the way. I like the damage I'm doing, but I don't know if it's a good trade-off with all of the damage he's doing. We could use a rune arc. So this is just my 4th boss of the DLC. I don't know how many there are. There could be 5, there could be 6, there could be a dozen. But I did not expect him to be my 4th boss. This is quite different than I was expecting. But let's get in there, try it again. It's immediately afterwards. You have no poise, man. You have no poise meter, I mean. Ooh. Okay, I got it. Ow. Oh, man. Woo! Yes! This is crazy. This is crazy. Missed. Oh. So flashy. So flashy. Could you stop? Okay, no we can't. Okay, second bit. Skipping! Ooh. Oh! So he has to finish his thing before I can do mine. I'm gonna die. Or not. That is so loud. That is so loud. Cool. Where is he? No! Okay, we're fine. We're not fine. Not fine. Why are you a snake? Ooh. I know someone whom you would love to meet. His name is Praetor Rykard. You could devour the gods together. Don't do that. Too early of a roll. Oh, I rolled too fast, I guess.
Embrace thine oblivion, as shall I.
His voice is so good. His voice is so good. I was doing good. I got very much closer this time. Such cool sword battles. So cool. And that's a Slytherin if ever I met one. That's an understatement. Together! Together! Yeah. I don't know why those two did not get together. You know what? This guy was probably influenced by Rykard. He fought a Gryffindor as well, that lion earlier. That's true. We need to fight a Ravenclaw and What else? I was gonna say Jigglypuff. We need to fight Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. That's Saint Trina. You know. That's Saint Trina. Hufflepuff. That's it. A badger. Well, that didn't hurt too bad. Ow! That hurt. The delays. I'm so dead. Ugh. I was in the middle of something. Didn't picture a Hufflepuff being a boss. Yeah, true. True. Oh boy. I'm so distracted mentally. I'm like processing everything I've seen so far, and I'm so dead. Yeah.
The grace of gold.
This is so
In
fun.
the embrace
Oh my
of
god.
Messmer's
They can summon twice, or maybe one of the two. I would hate to see this game's idea of a honey badger. Sweat. What with that they did to that hippo? Maybe that hippo was the Hufflepuff. Maybe the rune bear, right? Rune bear. Okay. I did best with that rune archon. It's true. What I should use instead of the flask is one of the bubbles. Where do I not have one? The perfumes. Did I use them all? My goodness. Alright. Wait, why can't I use this? Arteria leaves. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Never mind.
Have confidence.
Yeah, what?
No confidence.
No confidence. What amalgamations, what abominations they would think up. Okay. Alright, let's just go. Let's just go again. I'll learn it without any particular help. In the end, I'll beat him without that. Okay, I have to be able to get through
I'm done. Thank you forever.
Ooh. That without getting hit. Although I've not run out of healing just yet. I think I might this time. Whoa! Good! I wonder if just running away would be a good strategy. My word. Oh, I didn't have any stamina. Really? Okay. Oh! Here! Oh man, he just keeps going. Oh, he's done. Okay. What? Dude, what is this? Oh my gosh. Woo! He's a corkscrew. Ah, I wanted to. Oh well. Heal. Roll! At least I hit him. I rolled, you idiot. insane. No stamina. Oh my goodness.
Oh, lightless
Wow,
creature.
okay. Shut up, you idiot!
Thine oblivion, how shall I?
Okay, we're getting close, we're getting close. Ad break, alright. Calm down. Calm down.
Let's go! Ba, 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 ba. Let's go! Ba, ba, ba. Calm down.
I'm going to get myself a cup of water. I'll be right back after these quick messages. Something Lovecraftian on this boss. Yes, turning into a snake is not natural. Right. Turning into a snake is not natural. Embrace the oblivion. That's right, Petit Trianon. I'll be right back. Alright. Charles has returned for more Mesmer's Flame. Let's go. Let's go. Adam for Christ, thank you for being here. Yes, chair stream hype. Wish you had bits, but no. I appreciate the thought. Tom W. Wallace. I'm very excited. I don't know why. I feel like this is so doable. I'm so close to breaking through, to a breakthrough, you know? We're going to use the two-headed turtle talisman so we can get our stamina back. Yes, if I am feeling at all well, I will indeed be streaming tomorrow as well, Petit Trianon. Let's go. Didn't roll it. Neither did I. Shield it. Flap you. Wow! That's a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. Nice. Oh! My health. I hope I may be well as well. You're excited and you're not playing. Yeah. Ah, so he had a glass eyeball. Why did he have a glass eyeball?
Suffer. A lord devoid of light.
I will suffer you. Heal! Quickly! Okay. Oh, I hit him. Oh, nice stagger. Out of stamina. I hit him. No! Ooh. Just kill him. Kill the beast! Oh. This is where he gets... It's difficult. Oh! Ooh. Come get me!
America, a curse upon thee.
Remembrance of the Impaler is mine and Mesmer's kindling. Charles wins again! Yay! Well, I'll be. You'll be what? Thank you very much, everyone, so much for tuning in to tonight's stream. That was Mesmer. What Asmongold was complaining didn't give you enough openings for damage or for dodges. Yeah, he's insane. He's insane. So yes, there are more bosses to the DLC after this. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I am very excited. Very excited indeed. Oh. Yeah, he's a slinky. This is about to be stupid. He's a slinky. I didn't see that, Warden of Zand. I'm looking back at the messages. Oh my goodness. Quite a few optional ones. There is one I'm waiting for you to meet. Yes, I'm sure there is. Could there be 2,000? Good question, Seraphinessa. Oh, thank you for all of your support, friends. Appreciate it. Oh man, just recorded the best video on my phone of you and Pally killing a boss at the same time on both monitors. You recorded it? Golden Guy, the golden boy of Twitch, thank you so much for doing that.
Oh, hi.
Fascinating. Did we both beat the same boss tonight? That's epic. Oh my gosh, I can't even level with 400k. Wow. 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 I didn't even look at the power to resist charms. I don't think I've been charmed very much. How much does this give? 1,500. Nothing. Nothing bigger. I'm gonna level up one more time. Dude, that was great. That was fun. I'm a little bit sad that it didn't take longer. I wanted to learn that a little bit, because I was having fun with it. Been lurking here while watching Pally. He's in base game right now. Just killed Sewer Mobe, but they were both successful attempts. Marvelous, marvelous. Well, thanks for tuning in and lurking, my good golden man. Golden boy of Twitch. I'm a golden boy right now in this armor. Alright, we can get a level. I've defeated the boss, Petit Trinon! Huzzah! I did it. I did it. Question is, what do we get now? Endurance is a heckin' problem, man. I have 50 endurance now, and I'm sure I will feel like I need more later on. Phew. Congratulations, thank you so much. That was fun. It was a hard one, but and definitely the most difficult boss so far. But it was definitely doable. It gives you massive wide openings, even for charge attacks, so no problems there. I'm fascinated, though. I'm fascinated. I need to finish this DLC so I can watch everyone else's playthroughs and watch reviews and how people did it. Because it is difficult, but it's not at all as hard as people were complaining about. It reminds me very much of the difficulty of Milady Maria in the Astral Clock Tower DLC of the Bloodborne game. Oh, hold on. This is blue. This is a blue thumbprint, blueprint, if you will. And this is a gold print. You can see gold flecks there. We'll have to go there next. I mean, maybe there is some kind of New Game Plus for the DLC. Well, New Game Plus for Elden Ring does carry over to the DLC, so you can make the DLC harder just by going into New Game Plus of the base game. Which I intend to do, by the way. I intend fully, after I've beaten this, and maybe I'll take a break from Elden Ring, maybe not. I shall start a new run in the base game of Elden Ring, build all the way up through the actual game to the DLC again with a different build. That's what I plan to do. I don't know what build. We could do the... Actually, I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I want to do. It's the Gimli build. Axes and throwing axes. I'm so excited for it. I haven't finished this DLC yet, and I'm already excited for it. Now I just have to know, what is the boss that people are actually complaining about beyond this? Like, how hard can it get? I do wonder. I'm having an amazing time. I'm having an absolute blast. We have similar plans. Really, Golden Guy, going to use the throwing implements. Very exciting. There is another forge that we have not entered. Somewhere. I forget where. That's problematic. I went right by it. Where there are some misbegotten... Ruined Forge of Starfall Past. And what a name. Oh, not for throwing, just more ER. Oh, nice. I see, I see. Yes, begin the game again, play all the way through it. Yep. Dude, this game is so fun. This DLC is amazing. It adds so much. Okay, we'll do this place next time on Charles Chill Channel. I am so hyped, like, my blood is rushing through me still. My breathing is so, it's heavy. And I'm so excited. I'm ready. I was prepared for this to take the rest of the night, till like midnight or something. I was prepared for this to be Melanius level difficulty. Apparently not. I would not say he's even close to being Melania difficulty. Nowhere near that. I did that in less than an hour as well. First time. It's so good. Golden Guy, I'm shocked. Have a blessed night and rest well. Thank you, Seraphinessa. I will likewise to you and yours. I need to cool it. Cool your jets, Zippy. Say goodnight to Gerald. He's done. He's worked hard today, and we've made a lot of progress. I'm very pleased with my progress. Hey! Hey! I wish there were a goodbye, but there isn't. But, yeah. Gerald Witcher, 225 level. 225? We've made almost 25 levels in this DLC. Great stream. Thank you, Petit Trianon. I quite enjoyed it. I had a wonderful time. I'm glad. I'm glad. I did too. Thank you, Pappy. Alright. That'll do it for the evening.